Before we get into the symbolism, I just want to mention a few little tidbits. Odd word, I know. Also, if you saw my reaction to the song and the video prior to that, you may know most of what I'm going to say anyway. I just wanted this to be like one video where everything is stated and covered to the best of my ability. The first video I made was about the song being leaked, and there was a comment or two that was saying it wasn't leaked because of time zones and it was out in New Zealand at the time, etc. Except it was leaked because it was on YouTube by a random user before midnight in New Zealand, and even the Chatham Islands, which is further ahead than New Zealand. Now, just to clarify, Tonga is even further ahead, but I know they don't have an official iTunes store for their country, therefore indicating the earliest country to have it out on iTunes, for example, would be New Zealand. Also, this is the definition of a song or album leak. The music video was released on the day of the latest court date regarding Mars's TRO against Sinclair. Just prior to the hearing, in fact. It is unknown if this was deliberate, but the video was not scheduled, therefore uploaded manually to YouTube. Make of that what you will. Also, I know I couldn't find him in the reaction video, but here is where Dustin Martian appears. Also, the video the day before the song was released was titled It's Time, which was the name of a Poppy song covered in her Mariah Poppy days. I'm sure that's just coincidence, but it's a nice little throwback.
Baby, your time is up.
The first reference is a bit obvious, and that is in relation to the duration of the video being 3:36, which, given it was released on the court date, seems like an obvious reference to Mars Argo and Everybody Wants It All. There is what seems to be an obvious Matrix reference with the blue pill and binary numbers. But this isn't the first time there's been mention of a red pill / blue pill situation in the Poppy story. She put out a video over a year ago titled This Red Pill, although she eats the red pill at the end of the video. I don't think that then fits into this music video, unless of course these diagrams are anything to go by. On the left is Poppy looking all nice and healthy, and on the right is maybe a breakdown of her functions that are being monitored via the electrodes connected to her brain, legs and hands. As the list that is being shown on the left correlates with the list on the right, but it only shows Poppy's name on the left screen. Unless, if there's other test subjects, it's the same in their rooms too, but they aren't shown, so that can neither be confirmed or denied. Let's chuck a little theory in here and tie in this red pill video and say that maybe she took the red pill and that's why she's healthy on the diagram. And like in the Matrix, the blue pill keeps people naive, in a sense, to what's going on, therefore potentially implying the wait is over section of the video, meaning she was what they were waiting for, and now she's there. They seem to be monitoring her, and if it goes back to the red pill video, then they definitely know the results the pill would have to some extent, and they can now choose what they want to do with whomever they decide, with the lecture room representing an induction room, potentially. Although there's a cult-like element to the story of the video, Poppy being the cult leader, hence Poppy.Church, the story is finally making sense. But if you notice that apart from the people in the lecture, everyone else is dressed in black. You'll see Poppy is the only person who's dressed in white in the entire video, apart from the people in the lecture and the woman who's watching the camera, who seems outraged at the new girl in white. This could be a representation of Mars being replaced by Poppy, like a newer, more appealing person to sell the brand. Everyone who is given a pill is dressed in black, and so is everyone dancing in the end sequence. But so is the person watching through the camera and the host of the lecture. Maybe that's where I'm missing something. I'm sure you have a theory about this video and maybe even things that I've missed. Let me know below. I'm interested to hear your thoughts. Yesterday I started a new series and it is looking into an interesting ARG based around a abandoned radio station in 2011. There'll be a link to that below.